All right, man. Terence Crawford is still pursuing the Errol Spence fight. Um, like I said before, I think he wasting his time. I think, and I don't know how the politics is working for him, but move up, get a belt, and get out the sport of boxing. It don't make no sense unless you just need more money or you just want to get more money, or you still got the love to go out there and fight. And I'm pretty sure he's a fighter at heart. And he probably got the love to go out there and continue to do what he do. But at the end of the day, you don't want to let the sport retire you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the goal is, he need to, if it's 3 more fights, if it's 1 more fight, if it's to get a title, whatever the goal may be, he need to execute that goal and get the hell up out of there. I understand holding on to that WBO belt until Errol Spence move up. That's probably very critical part of stuff. Because as soon as he let that belt go, retire, move up, whatever, I'll guarantee you Errol Spence gonna come get that belt. But it says Crawford reaches out boxing about restarting talks. So it says shout out to Sean Nam on boxing, a writer. Terence Crawford evidently is still very much interested in pursuing a fight with Errol Spence Jr. He says earlier this week the WBO titleist from Omaha, Nebraska, publicly reached out to Spence, WWCIBF, about restarting. He said it's been the block and all that. Errol Spence hasn't gave him a response. Errol Spence has not gave him a response. That's the issue. Errol Spence has not gave him a response. We can go look. There's been no response from Errol Spence. You heard what Errol Spence said. You heard what Errol Spence said. It pretty much ain't happening. Anything could happen and all this. He said what Derrick James said. He said when he took that fight with Avanesian, he stopped the fight ain't gonna happen. That's what he said. The fight ain't gonna happen. That's what he said. The fight ain't gonna happen. He said he took this, he took the pressure from the street. The fight ain't gonna happen. Ain't no point. Unless he gonna be willing to go the extra mile. That's the question. Will he be willing to go the extra mile? Will he be willing to go the extra mile and go out there and emasculate him in front of people? That's the only next step to make. Will he be willing to go out there and embarrass him in front of his family? Will he be willing to go out there and embarrass him in front of the millions in Dallas? Is he willing to do what Mr. T did in what Clubber Lang did in Rocky? Is he willing to do what Muhammad Ali did to Foreman and he did to Sonny Liston? That's the $1 million question. Is he willing to do that? Is he willing to do that? And if he not, then he wasting our time, he wasting Errol Spence time, and he wasting everybody else's time. And those are the facts. Ain't no point of restarting something that ain't nothing. They already told you. You took the Avanesian fight, it's a wrap. You know the game they playing. They gonna go out there and say, well, you didn't tell us you was taking the Avanesian fight. So even though you clearly said, now you could be lying, I'm not in these negotiations. You said you told Spence and now Heyman that you was, gonna fight at the end of the year with or without them. And Errol Spence said we probably would have let him do it. Let him. How you gonna let me do it? I'm not under y'all promotional company. I'm not under y'all promotional company. How you gonna let me do something like with you in power? So you kind of gotta understand, trying to see like he the boss or something. You're not the boss. Because if y'all real bosses, y'all money real long. And it's not real long right now. You can tell by the lack of fight dates. They say Planting Benavidez coming. Planting Benavidez coming. We ain't heard nothing yet. Oh, it's signed. We don't have no venue. Oh, it's signed. You ain't heard nothing from Showtime. Oh, we signed the paperwork, nigga. A month or two later, we still ain't heard nothing. That fight literally, dude, like 2 months, 2.5 months away, 3 at the most. If it's gonna happen in March. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. So at the end of the day, to me, it sounds like this brother wasting his time. And that's my opinion on it. And that's my opinion on it. All he probably is gonna have to do is hold on to that WBO belt to Spence officially move up. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that he should be worried about. That's the only thing. But if he ain't gonna go out there and press the attack and verbally emasculate Errol Spence, it's a waste of time, bro. Just hold on to that belt until Spence, don't have the belt no more, and then make your move. That's the only play to make. That's the only play to make. That's the only play to make. You know? But at the end of the day, you just, go on the internet saying a couple things, riling the fans up and all that stuff. At the end of the day, bro, just it don't make no sense. Only thing left to do is to publicly go on the offensive, and force his hand. But if you don't want to do that, you know what? We definitely understand. We definitely understand. I get it. But if you ain't willing to take that next step to go out there and chastise him and drag his family name in the mud and go out there and put the pressure on them, show up to the gym, impress him. If you ain't willing to do all that, then shit, we already ready to move on. Don't let these old heads tell you that, oh man, this ain't never happened in boxing before. There's plenty of fights that should have happened that didn't happen in boxing. This is just be on the long laundry list of those fights. That's all it is. It's gonna be on the long laundry list of those fights, and it's cool. I was listening to Devin Haney a little bit. He was on a 85 South Show podcast, right, with DC Unfly and Chico and them, Carlos Miller and them, and he was talking about how this era, when it's all said and done, it's gonna get its respect, and guys are fighting each other. It was a bunch of hogwash. Y'all not fighting each other. We not no kids. You can't tell us, this green bean and some Jolly Ranchers, and we not falling for it. Y'all not fighting each other. But he made a great point. He said there's a lot of money in the game, and that's why more money than ever. Why guys moving the way and moving, and it ain't gonna be there no more. You seen Lion King when Scar took over, and it was just like, well, no water, well, no food, no water left. And that's where y'all going. All this money y'all getting right now, y'all better be stacking that shit. Y'all be best stacking y'all paper up like Jeezy say, like extra cheese. Y'all better be stacking that because it's not gonna be there for too much longer. Boxing, Bob Tyson saying, yeah, boxing would never die. It might be shit. I disagree. Boxing is going in the shitter. It is going in the shitter. You seeing the rapid decline of a declining sport. And that's what it's going to need. It's going to need to be rock bottom. It's going to need to be all like hockey did, hit rock bottom to rise. And, people can point to Pacquiao, Mayweather messing the game up and all this, that, and the third. But these fighters, that was the new standard where you build a fight up like Pacquiao, Mayweather, and you get the most money after You know, people forget Pacquiao lost. Mayweather has subpar performances in there too, where he didn't look so good. You know, you had Errol Spence with car accidents. You know what I'm saying? Networks not being as interested and willing to put the money up no more. Investors not interested in put the money up no more. So, something to think about. Something to think about. So, um, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all the notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $sign, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, all that. Link to the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time piece.